Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again. Flexing it out in my flex, you know what I'm saying? How we do. But anyway, yo. Cowboys did it. I said it on my live stream last night. If you guys didn't watch my live stream last night, you can go back and look at it. That's what YouTube is for. Thank God for those posts. You can go back and see them whenever you want to. But yeah, I was explaining last night that the Cowboys were working on Hankins and Carlos Watkins, but they did sign Jonathan Hankins back. What the hell? This guy going the wrong way up the streets. Wow. My man just went the wrong way on a one-way street. And then he gonna speed into the gas station parking lot and then almost hit somebody. What the hell are you doing? On that note, stay in school and get your license the right way. I don't know. I guess they were just giving away licenses during the pandemic because this post-pandemic driving is absolutely horrible. But anyway, like I said, Dallas Cowboys re-signed Jonathan Hankins to a one-year deal worth up to $1.5 million. Yes, we got our guys. We got our guys back for cheap. I said that we needed to get Hankins back to help shore up that defensive front, that to help with that run game. Because I'm telling you, when Jonathan Hankins was in those games, those 5 games that he was in there, you can see that we were better at stopping the run, which is why I think in a draft, maybe the second or third round, you can go get you a defensive guy. I mean, you can get in the first round too if you find a good defensive tackle, kind of like Aaron Donald, or somebody that's just a clog and contain individual. Because Aaron Donald kind of does it all. He clogs and he rushes the passer, but he's more kind of a pass rusher. He's like a pass rushing defensive tackle, in my opinion. He's not like the big guy like how Jonathan Hankins is 6'3", 340 pounds. That's a big sucker. So that's a big boy. So, you use him in there to clog and stuff, and that's just where you need to be at. But if they go ahead and get a young stud in the draft that's, second, third-ish, maybe, defensive tackle that's similar to the size of a Jonathan Hankins type, a guy that's a clog and contain, a refrigerator with arms, if you will, washer and dryer with arms, if you will, a building with arms and legs, if you will. Basically, what you need in there is an immovable force in that middle of that defensive line to help solidify that thing so we can stop that run. That way, Fowler can eat, D-Law can eat, Micah Parsons can definitely eat, and you just made your defense so much better. Because now with that Stephon Gilmore trade, your back end is good. It's going to be Pick City back there. Let me tell you something. They're going to have to figure out how to sign your boy Diggs early, because he's going to show out this year with Gallimore on the other side. I mean, I say Gallimore. With Gilmore on the other side. I gotta watch that. It's so easy to say Gallimore because we have a Gallimore, which he ain't been doing too good. I don't know what the Cowboys going to do with him, but we'll figure that out. But anyway, the last person that's on my wish list, every guy that I wish that the Cowboys would sign this offseason, they freaking did. Because I wanted Cooks. I wanted Gilmore. Gilmore was a surprise. I didn't know that Gilmore was even on the table. That must have been something they talked about during the NFL Combine. Because if you know, Stephen Jones is good friends with some of the management over there with the Colts. So they probably had a sidebar conversation. So when Jerry said he was working on something big, that clearly was what he was talking about. But yeah, if they go get T.Y. Hilton and bring him back, I'm good. Because this is what it does. And somebody in the group chat asked me, well, if you bring back T.Y. Hilton now that you got Brandon Cooks and coupling him up with Gallup and CeeDee Lamb, what are you going to do in the draft? Well, what that does is you don't now have to pigeonhole yourself into getting a wide receiver first, right? You can get a young guy in the third round, a young stud in the third round, like a Chase Claypool type of guy, or somebody that's like I mean, but Chase Claypool was higher, but you know what I mean. Like you can get some good. It's a lot of good wide receivers in this draft and some good running backs in this draft. So you can get these guys later and still develop them underneath of these veterans. So even though if it's just a 1-year contract with Ty, you can still get that guy for that next year, and it puts even more pressure on Tolbert to get better as well. So that's how I'm looking at it. But I think in the first round, you got to get your offensive line because we need it. Zach Martin getting old. Because Zach Martin, I said this in the live stream last night, he's not that type of player that's going to keep playing injured and stuff like that. He is just going to retire when his mind, body, and soul says it's time to retire. You're not going to have Tyron Smith that much longer. You know that Tyron Smith already don't play a whole season. So you have to get ready for the future. You have to start drafting for Zach Martin's replacement. Tyron Smith's replacement. I know you got Tyler Smith, but let's get another Tyler Smith type of guy. Somebody that you could plug and play right now. Because we don't have proven depth at offensive line. We don't know what Let's Go can do. Well, let's go. Pro Bowl center Tyler Biadasz. It's like no, but you need a backup center guard. I know you picked up Chuma. I know he's gonna be kind of like a Swiss Army knife type of offensive line, but he's a veteran guy. You got to get some young guys in here to help with that. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking offensive line. Then maybe you could get a wide receiver second. Everybody want to get the tight end, but we got young tight ends. We good. Let them develop. We really don't even need to draft a tight end for real. You got Sean McEwen. You got Ferguson. You got Hendershot. Let those two be the Eiffel Towers that you utilize in that offense. You can get a tight end that's undrafted, like Hendershot was, and get another young guy like that. You don't even have to draft a tight end. I want us to draft 2 offensive linemen, get a young defensive tackle. You don't need defensive ends. We got plenty of them right now. I mean, if you want to get one, you get one later in the draft, but there's not. I mean, we have plenty of veterans on this team that's going to play for some years that you really don't need to get a defensive end. Your needs are offensive line. You're gonna need maybe another young stud at a wide receiver. You're gonna need linebacker, definitely a linebacker, because outside of LVE, because you didn't bring back Anthony Barr yet. So I mean, what are you gonna do? You missed out on the Bobby Wagner sweepstakes. We know that Michael Parsons is not really a linebacker technically because they don't play him like that. So what you gonna do? So yeah, linebacker, offensive line, linebacker, wide receiver. And then everything else you could just slide in there. Whatever falls to you, you get. Remember, the 26th pick is technically like a second round pick because you're picking at the end of the first round. So I think once you get past pick number 20, it starts to get second roundish anyway. So whoever you get is late first round, second round pick anyway. But let me know what you guys think about the Jonathan Hankins signing 1 year, $1.5 million. Let's go, y'all. It almost seems like the Dallas Cowboys know what they're doing this offseason. It's like somebody got in their ear and was like, this is what we're supposed to be doing that we haven't been doing. So let's get it done. Maybe Mike McCarthy said something to those guys that got them jumping. We'll see. It's your boy E2 Blue. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Peace out.